What's cracking, guys? I am fabulous. Oh, yes. Oh, God. My head is way too big for this wig. But don't worry about that. How do you like my bell here? I'm pretty sure it's Bell from Danmachi. I can't tell you, but it is a mess on me. I'm trying to be as fabulous as I can, and it is not working as planned. There's hair everywhere. There's a quote for you. Oh, shit. Anyway, yeah, we're supposed to be doing a Noble Senpai video today here. Yes, this is a section where I read your guys' comments with the hashtag Noble Senpai, and I read them, and I answer them. Well, I answered them. I don't say I do it correctly, but I try. So anyway, before we begin, I just wanted to show you guys something over here. You guys remember these dolls I was talking about? I thought these were origami. Apparently, they're not origami. they're just PVC things. But they do have like these fucking piano things. All right, these things were the biggest pieces of shit to assemble. Let me tell you that this was origami. But no, these sons of guns were just cute little buggers that I could put together. All right, let's get to the questions now. Dance like Snoop Dogg and smoke weed every day. Alright, I guess. Can you please do a live reaction of the anime One Punch Man? That is copyright as fuck, so no, I can't. There's no way I can touch that. If you could pick one anime waifu to co-host one of your videos, who would you choose? The best pick for that, I feel, would be Lady Vert, mainly because she plays video games, and I think she has the personality to do it. So yeah, I would definitely choose her to co-host. What caused you to do YouTube? Like, I know your channel's of anime, but what actually convinced you of being a YouTuber? It's actually one of my friends got me introduced to it, and then I just loved it ever since. If all of your favorite things were to be combined, what would it be? Well, it would be a flirty, big-boobied Neko. Who could that be? What would happen if you and Joey, the anime man, were in the same college dorm room? Lots and lots of nasty anime sentai tentacle sex. Can you talk like Arnold Short Night? Oh god, that is so close to being really bad. But yeah,
You mean to talk like this? I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, wearing a bell wig, wearing flannel, I don't know. Hey, I also have a really big beardy beard as an anime character. It doesn't make sense.
Which fall anime series have you been watching, and what do you think of them? I've only seen, like, the first episodes of, like, a few, and God, if I can remember their name, I just haven't had time to watch anime. But the ones that definitely stood out the most to me this season were, of course, One Punch Man, as I predicted, because it's so good. And then also, Showman Sample, which I fell in love with the manga, and yeah, the anime is just as good, it does it justice. And the rest are, you know, they're okay. What is it like when people ask, what job do you have? I tell them I look at boobs all day. It's the truth. If you were a dildo, who would you like to be your owner other than Joey? How did you know Joey had a dildo? I mean, what? Anyway, I honestly haven't thought about that, but if I had to choose somebody, I guess Ariana Grande. Are you real? Faux show? Are you a woman in disguise? Now, honey, look. I know I look fabulous, but please, get real, sister. I am a faux grown man. What kind of girl is your type? Well, I guess big booby necklace, but we don't know what those are. And I guess, of course, blonde. Which anime girl from Sword Art Online is your favorite? Oh, come on. You know it's Sinon. Have you seen this woman's butt? She has a fantastic butt. Let me tell you that. I literally think the whole second season was to feature her fantastic butt. Could you also wear the wig and stockings from your newest video? Many YouTube comments I've seen would be amused. I am. What does your PC look like? Oh, okay, I can show you that. There you go, she's mean, powerful, and also very, very, very flat. Yeah, kinda reminds me of somebody. Let me see your Google history, because we all know there's gonna be some kinky shit on there. What are you talking about now? It's Totally! Okay, it's porn. Favorite anime character? Well, the sad thing is, I don't really have one in particular that stands out. As a kid, I mean, I like Tai from Digimon and, you know, Sakura from Cardcaptor Sakura, but I just, none of them really stick with me anymore. I mean, I have a bunch I like. I think there's a bunch that are cool, but I don't really have a particular one I fancy right now. When did you start using the name My Big Butt for games? even now, the name My Big Butt makes me laugh. But My Big Butt, I first started using that name in Tokyo School Life, and my god, that game was fantastic. Loved it all, and I wish they're making a sequel. But we'll see in due time, friends. We'll see in due time. How to get boobs? Well, first you go to a surgeon and then you purchase implants. Do you follow in the footsteps of any YouTuber? Well, you see, here, that's like a question like, nobody's truly like super unique as a YouTuber. Everything's been done before, like seriously. I mean, I guess like doing visual novels, that, like when I first started doing it, there was pretty much nobody that was doing it. And I guess I made it big off of that, I'm not sure. But, if you call this big, I don't know. But, you know, if I drew inspiration from like a ton of different people, like PewDiePie, Game Grumps, the Yogs Cast, I mean, I try to get my humor from various different sources, and I have my own weird sense of humor, let's be honest with that. I guess that thing's the part of the most unique out of the bunch, but you know, it is what it is. You just try to be who you are, and you try to take from the best and make it your own, and that's what it's about. Just making things your own way by taking a little bit from others as well. I guess that's the best I can put it. Hope that speech made sense. Have you joined the reptilian army yet? Well, as it just so happens, I have joined the reptilian army, my brother. Do you like Vocaloid? Of course I like Vocaloids. I made like 3 separate series based off of Vocaloids, and then I also did like a bunch of Hatsune Miku Oculus Rift game. I've done a ton of Vocaloid stuff, okay guys? I love them. If you were a girl for a day, what would you do? Come on, the first thing we would always do is touch our boobs, and then the other place. Okay guys, that's all the time I have for this week's questions, but don't worry, if yours wasn't answered, there's always next week, and goddamn, this fucking hair is in my face 24/7, but don't worry about that. So don't forget to leave the hashtag Noble Senpai so I can see your question. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video here. Leave a like if you did, and hope to see you beautiful sons of guns again next time.
You crazy mother.
God, I feel like Justin Bieber with white hair.